Today I will talk about height and weight. Okay, let's start. Today we're going to be learning about height and weight, but first we will use the ruler to measure things how tall it was. Right? So those small things. So we have, wow, this is a really long ruler, but this one is shorter. So we cannot measure those bottles, right? Yeah, we cannot measure in that. So now let's see how tall it was. I think it was 30 centimeters. I wonder how many centimeters it had. It just small like this. But now we will use inches. Inches. Wow, big. So we turn on the inches to see how big it was. Okay, let's go and see how the bottle is. Wow, this from big to small. So I measured this. It has been tall as even 8 inches. It's tall as 8 inches, right? So can you see that? 8 inches. So now let's put sign on it and see it was 8 inches. How many? Okay, David put it on the sign on. 8 inches. Okay, now let's measure this. So as you can see, this one is, it was 6, right? It was 6 inches tall. Now let's put sign on it. This one or tall as 4 inches, a short one. But it's not very short. So now let's put sign on it and do the other parts. Okay? So now let's do the other part, and we have finished those things, and now let's do others. But we're not coming to those things yet. Yeah. Okay, so now what's to do with this table? This table is not long enough, so we will use this, a measuring tape. Well, it cannot stick, but still people call it as a measuring tape. But okay, can you see that? Whoa. So now let's use it as how long it was. Okay? Wow, this measuring tape is so long. Can you see that? As long as it was, it comes to 36 centimeters. Wow, that's really long. I never seen that. But my table is even longer. They about 100 centimeters. So now we have about an apples and an orange. I wonder how many weight they are. I wonder which one is heavier and which one is lighter. So now let David hold it and let's see. He guess which one is heavier. An orange is heavier. David said like that. So as you can see, David said the orange is heavier. So now let's put it in and see which one is heavier. Okay? Which one did you guess? An apple or an orange? I say loud. Yes, an apple. Let's see. That as you can see now, let's put it in. I think you're correct. When it goes down, that means it was heavier. See? An apple is really heavier. But this one doesn't show how many weight they are, so how many grams they are. So we will use this IAA batteries. Can you see that? Can you see that? This one doesn't show us how many. So we will use that, right? Use this thing. So now let's see how much it was. Right, I know how much it was. The orange is 165 grams and the apple is 196 kilograms. Can you see that? This one looked like a calculator, but it was not really a calculator, but it was called a scale. Yeah, it looked like the scales of fish really. But it's not right. So let's measure it. And this one was, let's see. grams. So now, David, put the sign in it, please. So how about this apple? What do you think? 196. It was 196, I think so. So they said that it was 196. So let's see how it is. Yeah, that's right. What? Can you see that? So the scale shows us how the weight of it. So how about we weight David? Easy, easy. We use a bigger scale, like it was called. Yeah, so we can stand on it and let's see how heavier we are. I'm only 21 because I'm just a little boy. No, I'm 22. Yeah. Really, or our bigger scale said it was 10, or grandpa and grandma's scales said I was 21, but not really, I was 22. Let's see if that's correct. Okay, so how about the measure? So let's see, so we need to use a different one, so the bigger one. So now let's see how's the weight of David here. Can you see that? The bigger. But this one is called as the pounds. We can call it as kilograms or pound scales like that. But in this country we often use pounds. So let's see how many pounds that David has. So I can see what happened in times. So as you can see, David is 60 pounds. I wonder what the pounds are. So today we have learned about weight and height. So I'm finishing. So now let's do the problems like the one that you're going to do. The one that you're going to do. And did an apple has a weight. So that we learned that an apple did have a weight. So you click on true. Yeah, we click on true. If an apple doesn't have a weight, it might be 0. Can you see that? An apple did have a weight, so we click on true. Can you see that? We learned about that because we just see that an apple is 196. That means it has a weight. So we click on true. So now let's do with those things. So let's measure it. How? We will use inches. I will measure it in times. As you can see that this one is 2 inches. Can you see that? So now let's measure this. As you can see how many it was easily as it was 4 inches. Right? It was at here 4 inches. But we're not measuring until this. But this one is a bigger. It was 5 inches. Whoa, just big, just taller than just 1 inches. So now, this is a ruler, right? And so this ruler, let's measure a table. So this one was not long enough. So we will use this measuring tape. You will come here and hold this. Okay. No, wait, from this to this. Okay. But as from straight to this, it was 66 centimeters. But now let's put it back, and from this to this, it was a little bit long. Wait, I have an idea. Let's put this one at here so we can measure it times. Okay, now let's measure it. I think it would be a long one, but be careful with it. Okay. as you can see, it was 100. As you can see, it will be 130 centimeters long, really. Okay, now let's see the pounds. Now let's use this scale, but I didn't have a bigger scale. Yeah. So now let's see on this. Oh, wait, a little bit. Wait a little bit. It has to become 0. Huh? What's happening with this? It was 588 grams, right? Wow, big than that. Now let's do this one. As you can see, this one is only 341 grams. Right, as you can see that, 341. Now let's do this. This one is super heavy. Huh? I think it was heavy, but why is only 242 grams? Oh, yeah. What? Is this giant cup? Oh my goodness me! It was 983. My God. Now this is the 255. Wow. So now let's use my hand. Wow! It was locked. Right? So now I've finished thing, and thanks for watching and listening my video, and I like to learn about height and weight, and see you until next time.